I want you to understand that these 5 lines we'll discuss are not mere affirmations or positive thinking exercises. They are, in truth, the very seeds of your reality, the blueprints of your experience, the commands you give to infinity manifest in your world. Let us begin with the first line. I am the creator of my reality. My dear friends, these words hold within them the very essence of your divine nature. When you speak this line each morning, you are acknowledging your true identity as a creative force in this universe. You are not a mere spectator in the grand theater of life, but the playwright, the director, and the lead actor all at once. You see, the world you experience is not external to you. It is a projection of your consciousness, a reflection of your inner state. When you declare, I am the creator of my reality, you are stepping into your God-given power. Recognize that every circumstance, every experience, every encounter in your life is a creation of your consciousness. This declaration is not an act of ego, but a humble acceptance of your divine responsibility. It is an acknowledgement that you are not a victim of circumstances, but the author of your life story. When you truly embody this truth, you cease to blame others or external conditions for your experiences. Instead, you recognize that you hold the pen that writes your destiny. Imagine, if you will, a master artist standing before a blank canvas. The artist does not wait for inspiration to strike from outside, does not hope for someone else to come and paint a masterpiece. No, the artist knows that the vision, the creativity, the power to bring beauty into being resides within. This is you, my dear friends, standing before the canvas of your life each morning. When you speak this line, feel the truth of it resonating in every cell of your being. Feel the power, the responsibility, infinite potential that comes with being the creator of your reality. Let this knowing infuse your entire day, guiding your thoughts, your words, your actions. And as you embrace this truth, you will find that your perception of the world begins to shift. No longer will you see problems, but opportunities for creation. No longer will you feel powerless in the face of challenges, but excited by the chance to exercise your divine creativity. This understanding leads us seamlessly to our second line. My imagination is the workshop where I shape my future. The imagination. It is perhaps the most misunderstood and underutilized power we possess. Many dismiss it as mere fantasy, idle dreaming. But I tell you, my dear friends, your imagination in which your reality is created. You see, in the realm of imagination, all things are possible. There are no limitations, no boundaries, no rules that cannot be bent or broken. When you imagine, you are tapping into the infinite field of all possibilities, selecting the reality you wish to experience. When you speak this line each morning, you are acknowledging the creative power of your imagination. You are recognizing that the seeds of your future are planted in the fertile soil of your mind. What you imagine with feeling, with conviction, becomes the blueprint for your experience. Consider for a moment the great inventors and visionaries throughout history. Every innovation, every leap forward in human progress began as an idea, a vision in someone's imagination. The Wright brothers imagined human flight before they built their first airplane. Thomas Edison imagined a world illuminated by electric light before he created the light bulb. In the same way, you must imagine your desired reality before you experience it in the physical world. But remember, imagination is not mere visualization. It is not enough to see your desired reality in your mind's eye. You must feel it, live it, experience it in your imagination as if it were already your present reality. For your subconscious mind, the faithful servant that brings your imaginings into physical form, does not differentiate between what is real and what is vividly imagined. When you declare, my imagination is the workshop where I shape my future, you are committing to consciously and deliberately using this divine gift. You are promising yourself that you will no longer allow your imagination to run wild with fears and worries, but will instead harness it to create the future you desire. Throughout your day, after speaking this line, In the morning, catch yourself whenever your imagination wanders to unwanted scenarios. Gently but firmly bring it back to imagining your desired reality. Remember, every moment spent imagining what you don't want is a moment not spent creating what you do want. This practice of conscious imagination naturally flows into our third line, what I assume I become. My dear friends, this line encapsulates a fundamental law of consciousness. Your assumptions, those deep-seated beliefs about yourself in the world, are not mere thoughts. They are the very substance from which your reality is formed. You see, your assumptions act as filters through which you perceive and interact with the world. They color your experiences, shape your reactions, and ultimately determine the outcomes in your life. When you assume something to be true, you unconsciously align your thoughts, feelings, and actions to make it so. This is not a superficial process of positive thinking or wishful hoping. It is a profound shift in your sense of being. When you truly assume a state, you are essentially saying to the universe, this is who I am. And the universe, in its infinite wisdom and perfect law, must respond by reflecting that state back to you in your physical reality. Consider for a moment how differently you would move through the world if you assumed yourself to be abundantly wealthy compared to if you assumed yourself to be perpetually struggling. How would you carry yourself? How would you speak? What decisions would you make? You see, the assumption itself begins to shape your reality long before any external circumstances change. When you speak this line each morning, you are reminding yourself of the power of your assumptions. You are committing to consciously choose the assumptions that serve your highest good, that align with your desired reality. But remember, assumptions are not surface-level affirmations. They are deep, unshakable towings. So truly assume a state, you must feel it in the very core of your being. You must live from that state, embody it fully, even before there's any external evidence to support it. Throughout your day, after declaring this truth in the morning, pay attention to your habitual assumptions. Notice how they shape your perceptions and experiences. When you catch yourself assuming something that doesn't serve you, pause. Take a deep breath, then consciously choose a new assumption that aligns with your desired reality. This practice of conscious assumption leads us beautifully to our fourth line, my inner conversations shape my outer world. The inner conversations, those ceaseless dialogues we have with ourselves, often without even realizing it. My dear friends, these inner conversations are perhaps the most powerful tool you have for shaping your reality. You see, your inner conversations are not mere idle chatter. They are the very instructions you give to your subconscious mind, and through it to the entire universe. What you consistently tell yourself in the privacy of your own mind becomes your reality in the outer world. When you declare, my inner conversations shape my outer world, you are acknowledging the creative power of your self-talk. You are recognizing that the words you speak yourself are seeds planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious, seeds that will inevitably grow into the circumstances of your life. Consider for a moment how your life might be different if your inner conversations were always supportive, always encouraging, always aligned with your highest vision for yourself. How would you feel? How would you carry yourself? How would you interact with others? You see, the shift begins within long before any external circumstances change. But remember, this is not about forced positivity or denying your current experiences. It's about consciously choosing inner conversations that align with your desired reality, even in the face of contradictory circumstances. When you speak this line each morning, you are committing to becoming aware of your inner dialogues. You are promising yourself that you will no longer allow negative, limiting self-talk to go unchallenged. Instead, you will consciously cultivate inner conversations that support your growth, your success, your joy. Throughout your day, after affirming this truth in the morning, pay attention to your inner conversations. Notice the tone, the content, the underlying assumptions. When you catch yourself in negative self-talk, pause. Take a deep breath. Then consciously choose a new inner dialogue that aligns with your highest vision for yourself. This practice of conscious inner conversation flows seamlessly into our fifth and final line. I am already that which I desire to be. My dear friends, this line is perhaps the most powerful, the most transformative of all. For in these words lies the key to instant manifestation, to the immediate realization of your desires. You see, most people live in a state of wanting, of striving, of reaching for a future state of being. They say, when I have this, then I'll be happy. Or once I achieve that, then I'll feel successful. But in doing so, they perpetuate a state of lack, of not having, of not being. But I tell you, there is no future state of being. There is only now. And in this eternal now, you are already everything you desire to be. Your true self, your divine nature, is already perfect, whole and complete. It lacks nothing. It needs nothing. It is the fullness of all possibility. When you declare, I am already that which I desire to be, you are aligning with this truth. You are stepping out of the illusion of becoming and into the reality of being. You are claiming your divine inheritance here and now. This is not about denying your circumstances or pretending to be something you're not. It's about recognizing that the outer world is a reflection of your inner state of being. When you embody the state of already being what you desire, the outer world must, by law, rearrange itself to match this inner reality. Consider for a moment how differently you would move through your day if you truly felt that you were already living your ideal life, already embodying your highest self. How would you carry yourself? How would you speak? How would you interact with others? You see, the shift in your outer world begins with this shift in your inner state of being. When you speak this line each morning, feel the truth of it in every fiber of your being. Feel the relief, the joy, the satisfaction of already being everything you desire to be. Let this feeling infuse your entire day, calling your perceptions, your actions, your interactions. Throughout your day, whenever you catch yourself slipping into a state of wanting or striving, pause. Take a deep breath. Remind yourself, I am already that which I desire to be. Feel the truth of this statement. Embody it fully. Now, my dear friends, as we reflect on these 5 powerful lines, I want you to understand something crucial. These are not mere words to be recited mechanically each morning. They are invocations of your true nature, declarations of your divine identity. When spoken with understanding, with feeling, with conviction, they have the power to completely transform your life. You see, these 5 lines address the fundamental aspects of your creative power, your identity as a creator, the role of your imagination, the power of your assumptions, the impact of your inner conversations, and the truth of your divine nature. When you align all these aspects of yourself with your desired reality, you become an unstoppable force of creation. But remember, the power lies not in the words themselves, but in the state of being they evoke within you. It's not enough to simply say these lines. You must feel them, live them, embody them. You must let them permeate every aspect of your being until they become your new normal, your new default state of consciousness. As you begin this practice of speaking these 5 lines to yourself every morning, you may find that at first they feel strange or untrue. Your old patterns of thinking, your habitual state of consciousness, may resist this new way of being. This is natural. Do not fight it. Simply observe it, acknowledge it, and gently but firmly choose again to align with these higher truths. You see, my dear friends, you are in the process of reprogramming your subconscious mind, of rewriting the script of your life. And like any new skill, this takes patience and persistence. But I assure you, rewards are beyond anything you can currently imagine. As you consistently speak these lines each morning, you will begin to notice subtle shifts in your perception, in your emotions, in your experiences. You may find yourself reacting differently to challenges, seeing opportunities where before you saw only obstacles. You may notice synchronicities and coincidences occurring more frequently in your life. These are all signs that your inner world is shifting, that your new state of consciousness is beginning to manifest in your outer reality. Celebrate these lines no matter how small they may seem, for they are proof that your practice is working, that you are indeed shaping your reality through your consciousness. But remember, this is not about achieving some future state of perfection. It's about fully embracing and expressing who you truly are right here, right now. It's about aligning with your divine nature and allowing it to express itself freely through you. As you continue this practice day after day, week after week, you will find that these 5 lines become more than just a morning ritual. They will become the foundation of your entire way of being. You will find yourself naturally thinking, speaking, and acting from this higher state of consciousness throughout your day. And as you do, you will begin to witness miracles in your life. Not external miracles that defy the laws of nature, but the true miracles of consciousness, the effortless alignment of your outer world with your inner state of being. You will watch it in awe as circumstances rearrange themselves to match your new vibration. As opportunities appear seemingly out of nowhere. As your deepest desires manifest with ease and grace. But even more than these outer changes, you will experience a profound inner transformation. You will feel a deep sense of peace, of alignment, of connection with your true self. You will know beyond any doubt that you are indeed the creator of your reality. That your imagination is the workshop where you shape your future. That what you assume, you become. That your inner conversations shape your outer world. And that you are already that which you desire to be. This, my dear friends, is the true purpose of this practice. It is not about manipulating external circumstances or achieving specific goals. It is about awakening to your true nature, about fully embodying your divine self, about living from the state of already being everything you desire to be. As you go forth from this place, I urge you to commit to this practice with all your heart. Make it the foundation of your days, the North Star that guides your journey through life. Speak these 5 lines to yourself each morning, not as a mechanical recitation, but as a heartfelt declaration of your true identity. And remember, every time you speak these lines, you are not just affirming a truth, you are creating your reality. You are shaping your future. You are calling forth your highest self to express itself in this world. So speak these lines with conviction, with feeling, with the full power of your being. Let them resonate in every cell of your body, in every corner of your consciousness. Let them become the very essence of who you are. For as you do, you will find that your life begins to unfold with a beauty, a grace, a magnificence that you never thought possible. You will discover depths of creativity, of love, of joy within yourself that you never knew existed. You will step into the fullness of your divine nature and become a living testament to the creative power of consciousness. And notice as you transform your own life through this practice, you are contributing to the transformation of the entire world. For we are all one, all expressions of the same divine consciousness. Your awakening, your alignment with your true self, ripples out and touches all of creation. So go forth, my dear friends, and speak these 5 lines to yourself every free morning. Speak them with love, with conviction, with unwavering faith. Speak them as if your life depends on it, because in truth, it does. For in these words lies the key to your freedom, your fulfillment, your divine destiny. Remember always, you are the creator of your reality. Your imagination is the workshop where you shape your future. What you assume, you become. Your inner conversations shape your outer world, and you are already that which you desire to be. Now go and let your light shine brightly in this world. For you are powerful beyond measure, loved beyond imagination, and capable of more than you could ever dream. Speak these truths to yourself each morning, and watch as your life transforms into a living masterpiece of divine expression.